Teapot Alert. This is not news, but a commentary of great importance. It has no affiliation of the news, but this is a commentator's opinion only. Yes, it's time to do a little rant about what's going on in the world. Why are we all just sitting around while our fearless leaders are guessing about what to do for our future? Here's a list of questions for President Obama. Why do we bail out automakers who won't make an electric car? Why do we say no to legalizing a harmless plant and taxing it to help the revenue of the country? Why do we ingest billions into banks that have raised the bar so high on loans nobody qualifies, and then they keep the monies starving small businesses? Where is Main Street bailout, and why don't everyday citizens get monetary boosts? Why are we complaining our grandchildren will inherit a huge debt? They aren't going to pay it any more than we do. And what's wrong with universal world money system? Who cares whose picture's on the piece of paper? And if government creates these new government expansion jobs to bring down unemployment, how will we ever be able to get rid of these temporary government jobs in the future? Why do we keep allowing all the crooked politicians and lobbyists control our country? And why do we keep using fossil fuels as a leader of the world when we know that we can quit using them for cleaner energy like what the Venus Project shows us? Why, President Obama, do you not put monies into a system through the populace so that we can spend it back into the businesses to help the economy stabilize? Why are we not on a fair tax that stops all this illegal taxation by the IRS puts on us now? Anybody with money knows how to avoid most of the taxes through loopholes, so give us a tax that everyone would pay. These questions do not really broach the actual issues of our society that has brought us to this point. Mostly it's just capitalism with a lot of greed, and all of us allowed the greed to unbalance the entire program. Listen to this rant, you might think that it's a conservative right-winger type spout off, but no, it's not. Right or left, they both corrupt the middle, and until we wean off the monetary system into a resource system, we will not fix anything. And in fact, if we continue on the road we are on, soon a nuclear holocaust will happen. You can't think that Korea, China, Iran, Venezuela, Cuba, India, Pakistan, Israel, and Russia are not all in a situation that sooner or later somebody will get in control that has no control, and the dominoes will begin to fall. You can't also believe that the USA is safe from inside its borders. Bombings and suicides or whatever else afflicts many other areas of the world every day, that those won't happen. We better wake up and secure our borders and start to try to be fiscally responsible, at least in our own country. We need to boot out the way our congressmen and senators conduct business. Lobbyists should be outlawed, and perks for government officials also be illegal. Maybe we are so corrupt we can't fix it. Maybe we are the great Satan that the East says we are. Or maybe we are the only light in this point in the universe that can lead the rest of the world back to reality, and if we don't change our ways, we are doomed, or a doomed life form. Here are some more questions. Why do banks charge $25 to $35 to bouncing a check when it really does, all it really does is put a negative number into a computer? Why is our money not still backed by the same amount of gold to equal the amount of money like it used to be? Why does our government pay a private company to borrow money from when the government could print its own money? In fact, it's an easier question. Why does the Federal Reserve even exist? Why does the Internal Revenue exist? If we pay part of our income to the IRS, then why are we not considered government employees? Don't we work for them? If we are the government, then we are stealing from ourselves. If we are the government, why do we send the lowest IQ people to work there? If we are the government, why won't they listen to anything we say? Why don't we draft all the Wall Street people and the senators and congressmen into the armed services? Isn't it about to be their turn in the barrel?